All right, we're going to be putting in an outlet in the wall right about here. So to do this, the first thing we do is we get an old workbox. Now you see the flanges on there? When you screw them in, those flanges flip up and then pull towards this sheetrock, and that keeps the box tight. Now you may wonder why I have an electrician's hammer there. 9 out of 10 electricians put the boxes not measured, but hammer height. So we're going to go a hammer height to the bottom of the box. Pretty simple. Now you notice I have the box backwards on the wall. We're going to trace it out. Let me get the hammer out of there. All right. See if I can do this one-handed. I'm going to put a line down the side. Line down. Whoop. Drop the box. It's all right if you drop the box. Just line it back up where it was. Preferably straighter than the one I got here. I'm going to do the left side. I'm going to do the bottom, same as here. Now you notice these flanges stick out a little. Actually, this one doesn't stick out. So we're going to leave the box cut just like that. All right, so I know there's an outlet on the back here. I don't know exactly where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the bottom left corner. Come on, go into the wall. And I'm going to go left to right, because if there's a stud or another box here, I'm going to find out immediately. And then I could adjust where the box is before I cut the whole hole out. If I cut here, and then there's a stud, I might have a big hole where I don't want it. That move was me hitting my hand on the back there. Easiest way to get the thing through the wall. Now, if you can tell also, my line is a little crooked. I'm going to go straight with the saw. Nobody's perfect. But I want the cut to be straight even though the line isn't. I'm just going to measure it up again. I want the box to be inside the line, but just barely. So I'm inside the line there. Let me make a fresh line here. And you see the way that's actually out a little, so I'll adjust so I don't cut that far. I really need to cut like right about here. Again, to the back of my hand. Yeah, that'll stay there forever. And that's it. I take my box. Now, normally I'm going to fish the wire through first from the other outlet. But just so you see, all that happens is the box goes in there. Screw that, the wing's going to go up. And then as you pull it, it's going to tighten in. And I'll actually be able to show this to you because this isn't your normal job. Back of this wall is wide open. So hold on. Now, as you can see, there's the hole that we just cut. There happens to be an outlet on the other side. Normally this will be an outlet with, a device in it. You got to take the outlet itself out. This wire I got to staple up. I'll do that when I put the other wire in. So all you're going to do, normally this will all be sheetrock here. So all you're going to do is pop through the back of this box. And there's always little pop-outs there. Sometimes they're easy, and now you can't normally get to the back. You just hit it with the screwdriver, and I use a pair of pliers. And I'm going to fish this from the back of this outlet, right? Now, generally, you could just kind of go by feel, or you could just grab the wire from the other side. So I'll push it through the hole, and then I'll go back to the first side. And then I'll see the wire here. I have knockouts on this box. Now these are your typical box. The one I got on the other side, I like those because they're easy to pop out. Normally you got to do something like this where you kind of bend it down and in. So you're going in like that. If you give it a little pressure down, you can just bring that right into the box. And you see it's pushing to the bottom. You got to give it a little twang out. Yeah, and I know a lot of this is common sense for you guys, but not common sense for everybody. And then, sorry, I needed 2 hands for that. You just pull enough wire so you got enough for your outlet. Now you're going to take the box. You got to hold the bottom tab in. You're going to put the box in the wall. And then all you do, you should use a screwdriver. I do this with the screw gun. I've done this a million times. You can ruin the box this way. You could do all kinds of mistakes. Use a screwdriver your first time. But the reason I'm doing that is so I can show you what's happening over here. Let's see if I can get that better. And you see that just pulled everything right in. We're going to repeat the process down here. Just give it a little pressure so the box is flush. When you feel that pressure, stop. You don't want to strip that off. And now you can see this box is in there, same as if you nailed it into a wall. Pretty freaking simple.